Going, folks. Um, when you enter parenthood, obviously it's a great story for everyone's life to go through that. And the thing is that when you mention they just had one child, then the conversation said you should have a second one. And then I overheard after you have a second one, people force you to have a third one. That's their opinion. And you have a third one, they'll ask you to have a fourth one. I don't understand this whole monopoly game. Look, if you want the second one, that's your second one. But the whole notion is that, the first one that you have is gonna be spoiled, blah 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 blah, this and that. Okay, I'm pretty sure as you get older, you want to spoil yourself as you grow up, and then you get a car loan, personal loan, or a mortgage, or a luxurious stuff, or branded Gucci's. You're already spoiled either way. So regardless it's a good choice or a bad choice, that's not in my control. All right. Oh, but you raise them, they're not gonna be tough. They're gonna be spoiled. There's no companion. Don't you wish to have a brother or a sister? I'm like, man, I don't want to. I do not want to have another boy. I don't want to have a boy in the current world because of whatever the laws, the cases, and trying to be entering a man is very difficult nowadays. It's not that simple. In the workplace, you can't even stare at girls in the eyes. Man, that's sexual, form of sexual harassment, whatever. And that's why I just don't understand. Look, for myself, my situation, I'll explain the reason why I wouldn't have a second one. If it does happen, then that is something that I can't control. All right, if it happens, it happens. All right, but I'll tell you the reason why I wouldn't have a second one or a third one. Well, we are entering an AI technological society. They don't need people like us to do manual handle label work or X, Y, and Z. Most of the jobs are going to be wiped out, all right, with this AI. And second of all, right, people don't discuss about this. As myself who works in disability and child protection sector, I'll speak on child protection, right? Once you give birth, maybe the first one or the second one, depending on, the child protection, how aware it is. I often see those who are being removed by the government, those who are having more than one child or more than one siblings, let's put it that way. And nobody talks about this because once a woman change a lot, or a man, all right, both of them, okay, cool, can change after they have first child or second child or third child. Whether they have a disability such as like autism or not, that is on the card, all right. But to be removed or X, Y, and Z, right? There's two outcomes that are worked in child protection. These are those are born with a disability, autism, or some borderline, or have been undiagnosed, that's been raised to be a mainstream normal child. And another one is obviously what's happening in the household, money, financial. And I gotta let you guys know, right? Having a child it's anyone can do that. Everyone can go into the, just raw dog and then have to go pregnant. But in today's world, the cost of living is still gonna be the underlayer fighting, ongoing. Yeah, okay, you take your kids to childcare, but the moment you take your kids to primary school and high school, whatever, you gotta drop the kids and you're gonna find a job that is work aligned. And you can't be flexible because of what's that notion in between. And you have to finish work early, or have to come to work late because of X, Y, and Z, because you have to pick up the kids and drop the kids, whatever. And it's like a semi, like the breadwinners always be the husband or the boyfriend or whatever. And to have that responsibility and having ongoing bills and, what I mentioned before, spoiling yourself. Women, after they have the child, you have to do some upgrade. You got to upgrade the house, you got to upgrade the car, upgrade the lifestyle that's suitable to child or X, Y, and Z. You're having the husband can work less shifts so you can spend more time with the kids. So there's a lot of, scaling down or upscaling, and it's not balancing. The expenditures is going to go high, and it's very difficult when you're at that stage, right? Even though you're both of you guys are working, but you can't foresee for interest rate going up or cost of living going up. That is out of our control. So that's where it becomes a problem. That's why you get to see news that they had to sell their family home or X, Y, and Z because they couldn't make ends meet. And that's where I look at now. I'm like, I don't want to upscale anymore. Not because I don't like to, but it's just I know the reality. I can't pay them off, so, and it's just too much to go through. And there's no point going through. All right. So it's good that what my former landlord's been telling me: be small, be unnoticeable, right? But unfortunately, it doesn't work when you entering a marriage or because of image, the vanity lifestyle that you got to showcase, and as well with the social media X, Y, and Z, or try to keep up with the friend circle or the kids' friend circle X, Y, and Z. But it just doesn't make any sense. That's why I say second or third kid, it just brings more money. It's just going to be a lot, and raising a kid is not easy. Like if you want to raise a kid to a normal kid in today's world, it's not what people think it is. You have to go to private school, hope for the best that the child to grow up to be normal, X, Y, and Z, and have some traditional values or religious values or education, high values, not too much on vaping or X, Y, and Z. So that's why I said there's really, that's my decision on not having a second kid or third kid. But like I said, I might jinx it after this video, I might jinx myself. So yeah.